Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, yes, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do another Walking Dead review. That's right, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about The Walking Dead, issue number 124, otherwise known as All Out War, Part 10. That's right, we're on Part 10 of 12. Um, Cover here has Andrea and Rick hugging each other with a very pregnant Maggie, and you have Negan here in the background going to intrude the hilltop. That's what you see here. So our book is written by Robert Kirkman, and Charlie Adlard is the penciler and does the cover art in here. The art in this particular book is done well. However, a lot of it is at nighttime, and it kind of blends in with the drawing and the artwork a lot in this particular issue. This is a cool two-page spread, but there was some paneling in here and some things that I felt were almost too dark, like the fight scenes because they were at night. And when you have a black and white book like this, it kind of interferes with what's going on in the actual story. Here you get to see a lot of black darkness because Negan wears his black jacket. So you lack a lot of details. Here I would love to see this happening during the day, but that's when this attack was going on, was at nighttime. So that's where I felt that the issue um, had problems with is with the darkness, and that's why you don't see too many issues happen at nighttime, because I really do think it affects what goes on in the drawings here. But what did I think of this particular story in this issue? Well, in the beginning of the issue, we get to see Eugene kind of be a little bit of a badass here. It's the first time he's really stood out and taken charge, and I guess you really starting to see the character development in Eugene. You actually get to see this particular uh, character that worked for Negan. I think his name was Arnold or something like that. Not exactly sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. But what happens is they wind up getting stuck in the road, and the driver wants to, lay it low. But they realize that at particular buildings or in particular houses, but when they turn on the lights and they find out what's going on, they're getting swarmed by a whole bunch of zombies. But if you notice up top there, there's a man up top, and that looks like one of Negan's guys that works on the outposts. And once a short time passes later and they're getting surrounded by zombies, um, and the guy starts shooting, we realize that yes, it is a bad guy. Um, Now, when we continue from last time with Rick getting shot in the abdomen, we can see here that he's not dead, but he is very injured. And we get to see a another teammate of Rick's actually gets sliced in the back as well, as they're trying to retreat to Dr. Carson's house. Um, yeah, Dr. Carson. He's the new doctor that fixes everybody up when they get injured. But in that meantime, when they're trying to get to their house, we see Negan and his men actually try to go after Rick and the crew and try to, kill them, shoot them, whatever they need to do to get rid of them so things can get back to normal. You see Carl make an appearance here, make a couple of good shots. Gregory's back in the picture here for a short time. And just as Negan and his men are starting to get the upper hand, we see Michonne and we see Jesus and everybody turn on a whole bunch of car lights, and it sheds light on Negan and the Saviors, and we see a whole bunch of Negan's men start getting shot, and they wind up retreating in the issue. We see something Eugene does for the first time that he's never done in this particular book, which I thought was quite well, and he takes it very hard. When Negan's men retreat in the issue, you get to see how badly damaged the hilltop actually is, and you get to see all kinds of roamers or walkers in the actual issue that Jesus and Michonne have to destroy and kill, and that was pretty cool because you get to see quite a bit of zombies in this issue, which we haven't seen in a while. And then we get to see a man who got sliced in the back. He has this really bad fever, and in the end of the issue, Dr. Carson and Jesus and Michonne and everybody else uh, come to the realization that the weapons have been infected with the zombie guts. So if you get scratched or injured in any which way, shape, or form, you're going to come down with the disease and you are going to eventually die. And Rick actually realizes that shit, I just got shot in the abdomen and it was by Dwight's arrow. Did he have his arrows affected? So interesting stuff here. And on the last page of the issue, you get some crazy dialogue um, by Negan, and there wasn't much dialogue that happened in this issue, not much witty stuff that has been said, but this one panel here says it all, and it's just hysterical. And you're gonna have to read it to appreciate it. But Negan feels that his saviors are going to rule once again because Rick is going to die, and he wants everyone to join him as long as he gets to piss on Rick's dead body. It's very interesting stuff. So overall, I thought this issue was solid. Wasn't the best of All Out War so far? No. I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. Had lots of action. The outcome at the end was very good too. But there was lots of battling, lots of war going on. The one thing, my one gripe about it was we don't see any Maggie in here. I wanted to see a little bit of Maggie. And I also didn't like that it took place at nighttime. That really kind of bugged me because it took away from the detail of the artwork that is provided here, and it left a lot of blackness in the issue. But again, it was entertaining, action-packed, a lot of suspense, trying to get Rick into the house to try to get him safe. And now what is our crew going to do now that we know that people are infected with the disease just by getting scratched? So really, really great stuff here. Can't wait see how this turns off. We're in the last 2 issues, and we're going to see what happens to Negan in all this as well. So guys, there's my review on The Walking Dead, issue number 124. As always, guys, leave me the comments below what you thought about The Walking Dead, and give me your predictions on what's going to happen to Negan. So guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer saying thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon. Bye.